Good morning. My name is Linda. Today I will describe how to lower the cost of selling your property. By cutting these costs, you will sell more efficiently and sell for a higher profit. Let's start this section with a simple question. It's amazing how many sellers walk into a trap and don't focus on the end result of the sale. The result can be stated in a simple question. How much money will you make? If you quantify even your time and effort in terms of dollars, this is the underlying question. Note, the question is not, what will I sell the house for? And the question is not, what should my list price be? The real question is, after you have completed the long project of selling your house, how much money will I keep in my pocket? Of the sellers I talk to, few have any idea about the answer to this important question. For example, this summer I met a couple who has already spent 5 months and many thousands of dollars in lost salary, transportation costs, and other hidden costs. So they are making a job of selling their house, but they likely won't be getting a paycheck. Listen while I briefly describe these costs. When you sell, there are some obvious costs. Agents' commissions. In Middle Tennessee, our agents charge 3% on each side for a total of 6% regardless of whether the buyer is represented by an agent. Low-cost, do-it-yourself listing options exist but also may not produce results. Where an agent can identify a buyer quickly, their fee may be justified. But we believe there are other ways to find qualified buyers which can reduce these costs. Closing costs. These include title insurance, attorney cost, recording documents, tax stamps, document preparation, and many other items. These can also include loan costs like prepayment penalties and points, sometimes paid by the seller. Value verification includes surveys, appraisals, title searches, as required by lenders. Inspection repairs are those things required by the buyer and inspector. Contract requirements like home warranties are sometimes paid by sellers. Improvement allowances like carpet replacement, painting, or fence removals to make the house suitable and appealing to the buyer. Now, some costs are not as obvious and can be surprises to sellers. Holding costs for the mortgage payment, utilities, homeowners association fees, insurance, yard maintenance, and house cleaning for the time period your house is for sale. Property taxes during your sales period. Negotiation discount is money lost during the negotiation process because of poor decision making. Remember that common sense should not be substituted by the demands of agents, inspectors, and other peripheral parties to the transaction. Appliance allowances where appliances and equipment are not new. Hidden repairs where you didn't know you had an obligation for damage such as termite damage, cracked heat exchanger, cracked foundations, or technically obsolete equipment. These costs may require expensive contractor labor. Cost of not selling a better way. The seller may incur costs simply because they didn't know there was a less expensive way to sell. These include tax consequences of actions, exchange rules, real estate law, investment opportunities, and price erosion by marketing too long. Your time and effort. Because you will invest your time, effort, and sweat in selling your house, remember to include the value of you. One closing thought. Once you have quantified these costs of selling your house, your costs can total between 12 and 25% of the house's value, depending on the market, your circumstances, and other options that you can take. A worksheet at our seller's webpage at www.mid10homesolutions.com can help you determine your costs of selling and help you answer that important question, how much money will you make? We at Middle Tennessee Home Solutions are experts at helping you structure an efficient home sale. Call us. We'd love to talk with you.